Have you ever felt that your animal and your pet was trying to talk to you, trying through a movement, through a feeling, through just a look? If yes, this podcast is just for you. Today, we're going to meet our guest, Sabine Poncelet, who is an animal whisperer. And she is going to show how it's possible to communicate with your pet telepathically. So, without a moment's ado, grab your pets and let's watch this podcast together. Welcome to Life Integrated Therapies. Today, we're here at Vets in the City, in the heart of Al-Barsha. It's a new veterinary clinic, and we're going to meet Sabine, and we're going to meet some animals.
Hi Nissa, welcome to Vets in the City.
Thank you for having me.
You're most welcome. We're excited to have you and Sabine. She's already here and the exciting pets. Let's go have a look at them.
Can you tell me about the characters that
For sure. We've got a beautiful bird named Maya. She's a
Okay.
cockatiel. And then we've got a tortoise named Fifi. And on top of that, we've got a beautiful Pomeranian. That's Leo. And then we have Zeus the cat.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And this is a beautiful clinic. I love it.
Thank you so much.
How long has this been here?
So we are a small animal veterinary clinic where we cater to domestic pets, cats, dogs, and small animals. And we've been here for 4 successful years now.
Okay.
And we are excited to welcome more pets and, be there for our genuine clients and our loyal patients.
I love the vibe. It's amazing.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
Please
let's
come.
go. So, hi Sabine. Today we have with us somebody very special, Sabine Poncelet. She is an intuitive healer, a psychic, a medium, and also an animal whisperer. So, Sabine, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got into this work? At what point did you realize you could talk to animals?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Nissa.
too.
Happy to see you again. How did I enter into that? I was 7 years old when I realized I could talk with animals. And at the same time, I could also see my grandfather who passed away. I would say everything happened together somehow. And for me, talking to animal was something almost normal until I said to my mother what was going on and how happy I was. And then she helped me to shut down completely that for many years because she was scared of her reputation, of what people could say, because, it's an old generation. And she simply told me, animals don't talk. Now you stop to say that, otherwise you will be punished. And I came back another time with a horse. First was a cow story, and then was a horse. But I had dogs and cats at home, and I felt so close to them, but she could not understand that. And it's only at the age of 18 years old that I really accepted what I felt. I was still doing hidden, but shut down mainly and repressing a maximum. Do not let this coming on the surface or let anyone know what I could do. I was hiding everything. At some point, I stopped completely until I went to a spiritism center. I don't know if it's the right word in English.
Okay, like a holistic, like a
It's a
spiritual
place
center.
where they have a psychic medium and they can communicate with people who passed away. Simple as if. And my friend who was really curious, hey, we go there. I said, what is this?
Yeah.
I followed her. And she placed the pictures of her grandmother because she wanted to get the message. Even I could see people who passed away. I was staying. Anyway, she did what she had to do, and I was there watching what is going on, being very doubtful.
Yeah. Skeptical about.
Very skeptical. But I was there, and I was the testimony of what was going on. Until one medium who was on the podium said, you there, you. And I was like, me? And she said, yeah, you. They have someone behind you. Say, hey, I didn't put the pictures. I have nothing to do with your stuff. I wanted to push away. But she said, listen, a man, and she started to describe his physical attribute. is behind you and he says 1, 2, 3, etc., etc. I was shocked because she described my grandfather, which was with me every night before I fall asleep. And I got message from him. That's the moment when I started to change my mind and realize, oh my God, my mom told me no, but that is real. And she proposed to me to follow courses there.
Okay.
And I've been there, and after 6 months, I was on the podium with them.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. So, like, out of my personal experience, where you've met my cat. And,
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I
And,
remember.
yeah, yes. And my cat was very sick in 2018, and the vet told me that I had to put her to sleep. And I called Sabine, and Sabine spoke to the cat and explained to me that the cat's not sick, but they said that she had cancer in the gallbladder. So I was super distressed because I was told I had to put my cat to sleep. And I love my cat, of course, and it was a huge trauma for me to go through that. And then when Sabine told me, no, Nissa, she doesn't have cancer, and she's got some dizziness in the head, and she wants to go home, and she wants to, and I was like, oh my God, how am I going to explain this to the vet? You know, because the vet's going to shoot me or think I'm some nut job. But I'm so glad I took her advice, because now my cat's 21 years old and, you know, perfectly healthy and in good spirits. So I'm super grateful to you, Sabine, for saving my cat from imminent death. So, yeah. And so, like, what kind of issues do people come to you for? Is it mainly healing?
That one?
Yeah, like, okay.
You gave the perfect example.
Yeah.
It's few years ago.
Yeah.
And thanks to you, by the way, to
Yeah.
having that huge trust in me at that moment, because I know it was a difficult decision.
Yeah.
Especially when someone is telling you your cat has a cancer.
Yeah.
And the other one is telling you, no, your cat doesn't have a cancer.
Three vets told me I had to put the cat to sleep. She was in a very bad condition. She'd stopped eating. She was on a drip.
Yeah, I remember.
So they were all telling me, you're being very cruel by not putting her to sleep. But I'm so glad I didn't listen to them. I just took her home and did the energy healing that Sabine had recommended. And also some other healer friends also did healing for my cat. And my cat just pulled through in 3 months. So I'm super, super grateful for that. So, yeah, so people come to you. So do animals also have traumas, you know, like humans? Do they also have painful memories? And do you sometimes talk them through it, like talk therapy, like, you know, like we do with clients?
Exactly. You know, animal communication by itself for animals serve as a therapy sometimes.
Right.
It helps in many different ways. Imagine that you are locked in your trauma and you have nobody to talk about your trauma, or your family is not in position to listen what is really going on with you. Finally, you find someone, which is a psychologist or whatever, even a friend sometimes, who is listening to you, not judging you, and having compassion. It's a therapy for you.
Yeah.
And you release already a lot because you can talk to that person.
Right.
It is the same for animal when they can finally have a voice or a translator. Many are telling me that I'm translating what they say.
Right.
You call it a translator or a voice, but most of the time it serves as a therapy. Yeah. I've noticed even without doing healing on them, because often in a session I do light language, I do animal communication and healing in a full session. But it can happen, I just have a conversation, we don't do any light language, any healing, and the animal is changing. And the owner too, because their bond is different. Imagine for years you try to understand what your animal wants to tell you.
Yeah.
You do your best to serve your animal and understand, but you don't have a voice. And sometimes you say things your animal is understanding what you say, but you cannot listen.
Yeah.
What your animal is telling you, because they talk to you all the time, telepathically, but they talk to you. And they have a part of us that we are born with, which is the telepathic abilities. We all have but mainly is because we have learned how to develop the verbal language. The telepathic abilities become like a rusty muscle. Let's say you need to come back to the gym with your telepathy to do the exercise. And that's what I do with the course when I teach people to that. Just to tell you that from the moment you can finally listen your animal, they feel heard, they feel seen, then of course it's changed everything.
So actually, I love the course that you give, the animal communicators. You just mentioned to me recently that there are 3 levels. I've done 2.
They have 4.
There are 4 levels.
I've written the last one.
Okay. So yeah, definitely I would like to take the 3rd and the 4th as well, because I love the animal communication. So also, I wanted to ask you about the soul of the animal. So I know that a lot of animals have like a collective consciousness, like birds, they flock together. And also, I don't know if
also
the bees as well.
Yeah.
And also there's that story about the monkeys, like there was an island with monkeys, and the monkey, they gave the monkey a tool to cut potatoes. And when one monkey learned how to cut potatoes, somehow, miraculously, all the monkeys knew how to do it. So it's like some sort of collective consciousness where all the animals from that species have access to. So is that also something that you have been able to tap into?
Yes. And the example you just gave is also valid for humans. But we don't pay attention,
right?
Because we are too busy in our life. But you can notice sometimes someone has an idea and you will get the same idea.
Yes, I have noticed.
And you're like, from where this is coming from?
Yes,
I have no clue. But the person thought about that.
Yes.
The idea is coming. The person is maybe publishing, and the same day you do the same. And you don't know that person. It's a complete stranger.
Right.
It's a collective consciousness.
This
same for animals.
This course that I did, TRE, this guy, he came up with this theory about how to activate a shaking mechanism in the body. And I realized at the same time that he discovered it, somebody in Russia also discovered it. And then I was like, okay, but it's the same thing, but they just call it a different name. But, so it's the same, like you said, that everyone, we're just connected. And even the Mandela effect, I've noticed that when you heal something, like through hypnosis or whatever, somehow that healing gets uploaded into some collective, and then it gets downloaded into the
matrix, and everyone has access.
And then everybody has access to it, because you can see basically like the Mandela effect, like something shifts in the reality, and then people have forgotten it. Like, I don't know if you know what the Mandela effect is.
Yeah.
So the Nelson Mandela's death, like everybody's saying that nobody can remember his death. And I feel like maybe a lot of people around the time of his death healed something, so that memory is kind of wiped out, or, some traumas get wiped out on a collective level and then get downloaded into humanity. And anyway.
Akashic records.
Yeah.
That's the best example. You have your individual Akashic records, but they have also countries' Akashic records that you can tap in. You just go in remote viewing and you will have access to that. It's mainly because as humans, we have been taught to go to university, to go PhD, to go for this, to go for that, mainly to use our left brain. But nobody tell us how to use the right brain, which is the one that you can use to tap into those information. They have infinite information everywhere. We are all connected.
We're all connected.
But most of the time people don't realize, and they think they are not connected to others because they use only the left brain. But nobody tell you how to use the right one, and I think it's time for everyone. And it's a part also of animal communication and the telepathic abilities we have that we need to develop more. I wish that in the future, and it will happen, I'm sure about this, I don't have a time frame, but I really wish that we would be already in that time where people can communicate telepathically together. No secret anymore.
But it's
finished. No secret anymore. No lies anymore, because you could read the mind of each and everyone. You could communicate with everyone, and the energy by itself is speaking. Many people who are empaths, like you, like me, can sense that already. But I would love to have this level. Imagine. Would be a perfect world.
It really would, yeah. So, you know, sometimes they say that, okay, back to the animals now,
Yes.
because conversations can run so interesting talking
Especially
to you all the time.
together, we will go fly
we will
around
just-
everywhere. Yeah.
Exactly. But, you know, some people say that, like, dogs give you unconditional love and cats absorb negative energy. Do you find that, is that a thing?
Dogs absorb also negative energy and positive one, not only the negative. You know, when an animal falls sick, it's because they had an accumulation of too much. Can link also to past life, but today I will not enter into that subject because it's a big one. But most of the time when animal falls sick, it's because they had an accumulation. And often this accumulation is that they absorb our energy. They are connected with us on a very deep level. Like we are connected together. Nobody sees it, but my heart is open, your heart is open, and we exchange information. Our aura are touching each other's, even if nobody sees it. But animals are capable to see that, especially cats. Then they would absorb the love, which is a high vibration, the joy, the happiness from us. But they will absorb the stress, they will absorb a migraine, they will absorb negativity or...
So do they reflect
low vibration energy like fear, mainly.
Okay.
They absorb everything. Then if the balance, which is the case for many humans today, you have more negative energy than positive, because the stress life we have today and fear and stress are very low vibration. What they do, they love us unconditionally. It's their mission. When I'm asking them, they say, this is my mission. I have to take the energy out of him or out of her. I have to literally suck the energy to help. Then she can sleep.
So are they like soul contracts then? Like, is it?
They have also soul contract, and this is why many people will tell you, oh, my cat entered in my life in a weird way, or that dog arrived in my life 1, 2, 3. And it looked amazing, but it was a soul contract.
Wow.
And the animal knows in general.
Yeah. I'm sure my cat was also a soul contract.
For everyone.
For everyone,
always, yeah.
Do you also see shifts in clients' lives and all that once you like communicate messages to them? And what about animals that have also passed on? Do you also communicate messages to them from like?
Oh yeah.
Or do you help animals to pass on?
Animal in spirit. That's how we call it. Animal in spirit communication. I have, yes.
Okay.
It can happen that the animal is living in a tragic situation, accident or illness that was very fast for the owner, and the owner didn't have time to say a goodbye like they wanted.
Right.
And they want to know if the animal was suffering, if the animal knew what would happen, if the animal has something else to say that
to get some sort of peace
before, to have a closure, mainly to have a closure. That's the main point. And often animals are coming and they communicate amazing things that even myself, when I did that the first time, I was far away to imagine.
So what's the most amazing thing an animal has told you?
I have a dog who said, I will come back.
Oh.
And this dog, it was a client in US. I remember it was a Zoom session. And she sent me the pictures of the dog through WhatsApp.
Okay.
Then she was on the camera on the other side. That was a very special session. And I was looking at the phone, zooming to see the eyes of the animal, because this is how I read. And while I was zooming in, I didn't have even to ask the question. I was speaking, everything was flowing. She didn't have to ask any question. The animal knew exactly what she wanted. And it was a female dog when she died. And she said, I will come back. I will not be a female. I will be exactly the same breed, and I will be born exactly in 3-4 months.
wow.
You will find the litter. Just start to search. Not now, because it's too early, but start to search. I was amazed, and I was even questioning myself, like, wow, this is the first time I hear that. Because she's the first dog who said this way, being so precise.
So precise, yeah.
And sometimes I have broccoli carrot level. It depends also the wisdom of the animal. It's like human somehow. It's a soul inside this body. It's just that the body is different. It's an animal body. It's not a human body. And of course, the animal body is limited, cannot speak like we speak.
Right.
Then I think it's 5 or 6 months later, that client sent me a message with the pictures
Oh my God.
of the female with the litter, and asking me, I've noticed that it could be number, and I checked and I was like, oh my God, that's resonating.
Yeah.
And this was a WhatsApp message. She adopted the dog, she waited, then she took another session with me to make sure.
Yeah.
Because this woman was also very, very intuitive. And the dog was around maybe 5 months when I did my first communication, and that was that soul.
Oh,
who came
wow.
back.
That's just
I
so
was
beautiful.
amazed.
I'm so touched, yeah.
And that's the first time I had a communication like that. Yeah.
Gosh. Okay. So you teach this, right?
Yes.
So you mentioned that you haven't been teaching for a while, like in
I've
person.
made a break on that side.
Yeah,
That's
I
true.
really have to insist that you have to think about going back to teaching it,
I
because
will.
it's such
And
a
we will
special
do it
course.
here in the clinic like we discussed earlier.
Yeah.
I'm willing to do it again.
Yeah.
You know, in life, you go like this. Many things happen, even in my private life. And I decided for a while to make a break. But if you want to follow the level 1 and the level 2, which is a beginner and intermediate, I have a pre-recorded class that I have done on Zoom.
Okay.
And
it's
you
on
can
your website?
practice. Yeah, you
Okay.
can
So
take it on my. I have a shop.
I will put
Yeah.
everything on in the description of the video, so people can then contact you. And definitely, I highly recommend you do the course, because it was very life-changing for me, and I believe it will also be life-changing for anyone who does it and can open their hearts to the animals. So yeah, thank you so much for your time today, and it was a lovely chat. I really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed the sessions with the animals as well. And yeah,
You're welcome. My
thank you
pleasure.
so much. Yeah, we'll be in touch, and
Thanks to you.
see you soon.
Mimi, do you have question for Maya, first of all?
Is she scared of anything? Is there something that she's scared?
For the moment, yes.
Yeah,
she
yeah.
is really scared. She is not at ease. And she is even asking you, when do we go? When do we go? Because they have too many people in the room now.
Okay.
When I arrived and I told you, it's a boy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, that's what I was
at that
going to ask
moment,
you.
Maya was calm. But now, no. Maya
Yeah,
is really...
too many people, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hi.
Hello, my love. Hey, do you want to say something? Huh? Oh, yeah? I have a lot of things to say. I'm in your life to bring you the joy that you cannot get from human. This message is very clear. Sometimes animal will say, I'm here to bring you love or to bring you joy in general. Maya doesn't say that. Maya is really saying, with a very high level of precision, I'm here to give you the joy that others cannot give you, because I have that capacity. I know how to melt you.
Yes, it does.
I know you by heart, clearly. You are together since quite a long time. Huh?
Yeah.
I will not try to translate or to say 5 years, but when Maya says many years, I don't know why I get 5.
It is about, she's turning 6, and she was with her previous carer for 2 years, and we are together 4. plus years. Yeah.
Maya was very precise because I heard the number 5 many times.
So a previous carer was my brother.
Do you have questions for Maya?
What food does she like most? What does she want to eat?
They have some greens.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I don't know anything in terms of greens, but Maya is showing me a teeny one.
Yeah, it's snow peas. That's what she eats. It's like the little green ones inside of a little
very
skin.
teeny.
Yes, thin,
That's
flat.
what Maya shows me.
That's what she gets almost every day. She loves it.
Okay.
Is there anything she wants to say to me or he? Yeah, I do.
I can sense that since day one, you understood everything, even if I don't have a voice except it when I'm thinking, but I cannot translate what she's telling you. Now it's Maya speaking. Sometimes I don't even know how to speak.
Yeah.
When Maya says she's translating for me, but what she's telling you, you knew it already. And this is why I'm telling you that you feel me since day one. You understood me directly. And this is making me really happy because not every animal is really understood.
That's
People think they understand them, but sometimes we say things that humans are not capable to really understand in the sense we say. And you do. You do. You are my most important beings in the house. They have other people, but Maya is deeply connected with you more than anyone else.
she does love
Others
playing.
exist, but they are part of the furniture for Maya. You are not. It's
When I'm
different
on the
with you.
couch, she will sit on me and then play on me. Even if I'm taking a nap, she'll come and sit on me and play with whatever, a little piece of string or hi, hello. Spoiled.
If you don't have any other questions,
No,
I think Maya is
you're
ready-
fine. Thank
ready
you
to
so
go.
much. Kom maar,
You're
liefie.
welcome.
Kom.
You're welcome.
Kom. Mooi, mooi.
Maya, come. I felt a high level of stress, and even now I feel it here in my chest. What he's experiencing is in that direction, like focus. You know, when people are in trauma and they pass the same movie again and again and again, even if they have someone here, someone there, they don't see it. I'm there only. And now, I don't know why, I have the image, it's a man of the vet coming with the syringe, and I received the injection. I don't know if you have memories about this in the past, but he never forget. And I think it will look a bit silly, what I will tell you, but I think maybe it's time to ask him for forgiveness. Do you have questions for him?
I mean, I just want to know if he sees me as a parent, you know, like, especially.
You are
if
my
he-
best friend, not parents, best
Okay.
friend.
That's
That's
good to
how he
know.
sees you. We play a lot, he's telling me. You play a lot with him.
Yeah, we do play a lot.
And sometimes I become a bit crazy, but you are too. I'm repeating. Yeah?
Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, it's completely the truth. Yeah.
You are crazy too.
You want treats now? Is that the question I meant to ask according to you? You want treats?
I'm not in a position now to have any treat because I'm like that. I'm terrified. I'm trying to calm down from inside, and at the same time, I still have the stress. I can experience what he is feeling for the moment. I feel it in my body. And yeah, it's here and here, mainly. He never forgot this experience. Yeah. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I'm not a vet. Because he questioned and I forgot to answer to him. And we never know, because the vet can come from that door, because this is the first concern. But because he's in high alert, and that's not the first time, sometimes animals confuse me with a vet. And I forgot to tell him, but that's clear. My boy, I'm not a vet. Huh? Oh, I look at you when you sleep.
He's a little stalker.
I stay up most of the night and I look at you and I'm protecting you. He's small in size, okay? But the way how he sees himself energetically, it's like your size. And he's capable to protect you. That's what he says. He's speaking here in terms of energy. He's also telling me that he's clearing the space every night while you sleep, that you can be at peace.
As long as
He can go, oh my love, he can go.
Thank you. Thank you, Zeus.
Thank you.
welcome.
Done?
So let's welcome Leo. Leo is which breed?
Pomeranian.
Pomeranian, okay. What's Leo got to say?
Okay, Leo said already many things. First of all, I don't need to tell you that now, at this precise moment, he's still very stressed. I already worked a bit on him energetically to help him to calm down, to be able to have a conversation with him, because otherwise he's not able to focus. I would say, sorry to laugh, but it's like having, you know, the children who have ADHD.
I was thinking the same.
It's like that. Sorry, my love. You are totally normal. Okay. It's just a state of mind. Okay, now let's start. When I started to work on Leo energetically, I felt, I don't know because I'm not a doctor, if it's eczema, psoriasis, or similar things, but it's linked to a high level of anxiety most of the time. This dog has been under stress for quite a long time. But when I say stress, it's not you voluntary that you do that, you put your dog on stress. That's not what I mean at all. You know, today animals are mirroring who we are, and our condition on this planet today is really difficult. We are all into chronic stress, and unfortunately animals sometimes are taking our energy, not always, but mainly from the master or mainly from the person they are the most connected with. They will absorb the energy in order to help because they consider that as their mission. They are here as a support, and because they love us unconditionally, they, let's say with a headache, you have chronic headaches or migraine, that's the best example. You have migraines, the animal will literally suck your energy. Then the part that stays with you is only the part you can cope with, and the animal will take the other part. Okay.
Come here, baby.
I would say, again, I'm not a doctor, but don't go for strong medicine because it will not resolve the problem. It will be temporary. It will help. Corticoid and everything, it's necessary at some point. But on the long term, I would say go for homeopathic remedies and holistic treatment.
Cute.
Do you have a question for him?
Does he miss our daughter? Because he is very much attached to her. When she's here, he doesn't know us. That's why.
The daughter in uni?
He is aware that she will come back. They have no feeling of abandonment. Again, I don't know if someone told him already. Oh, she told him maybe.
She did, yes.
But he knows and he's at peace with that.
Okay.
That's not an issue at all. Yeah. Which is beautiful. Yeah.
But can you tell with his health, is he having any difficulties? Because like he's aging.
Okay.
He's already 10 years.
Okay.
Can you feel anything that
You mean if he has any problem on the health? I hear that he loves to take things that are not always healthy, let's say this way. He loves to eat, by the way, that's clear. But now the stomach has difficulties. I feel a heaviness at the bottom of my stomach. The digestion, it's more difficult now. Just be very, very picky on what you give him.
Okay. I think that's it. I can't think of anything else. Okay, so thank you. Thank you very much.
My love, you're welcome. Thank you, Leo.
I'd like to introduce Fifi, who is my niece Ira's pet turtle. So let's see what Fifi has to say. I'm curious.
If you don't mind, I will do like that because I need to see the eyes of Fifi. Okay. What Fifi says is very direct. I have a strong character. I'm small, yes. But I have a very strong character. I know what I want. I like you. Speaking about you. But you know my place is not here. As much as I love you, try to create a different environment for me where I can be in my cocoon, in a place that is a bit less stressful. Also, he's showing me a lot of nature around, grass, water, lettuce, again. I'm sorry, yeah, I'm put you, yeah, it's stressful, I know. But for him, I need to look into his eyes to get really, because he's small, you know, it's not like with a dog or, he says, it's not a complaint, it's a demand. It's really a demand, please do it. That's the only things I want to ask you. He's asking you mainly. He seems very linked to you. You talk a lot to him? That is why. Do you have question?
Is it too cold in the house?
Is what?
Is it cold in the house?
Cold.
Is he cold?
I love the heat coming from the sun. But in the shadow, I don't know what it means.
Maybe not direct sun.
Could be. You know, I'm not specialized at all in turtle. To be honest with you, that's the first one. I had a conversation with an iguana, with a snake, but a turtle is the first time. Okay, do you have other question?
Does he miss the old owners he used to have?
I'm in better condition now, if it's what you want to hear.
He likes you more.
I have to repeat exactly what I receive. Otherwise, I will start to translate and it's making no sense. You have one more question, maybe?
Yeah. In this, isn't like when he showers sometimes, then is there anything he wants to change? And also, sometimes afterwards, he sits like in the actual shower to like dry off. Is that bad?
Okay, you mean you put him in the shower?
Not like literally. Like we get a bowl of warm water and let him bathe in it.
Okay, and he stays in.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he likes it.
He likes water, he said that.
That's, yeah, he said before, but now he's following the conversation. Now he's very attentive to what you say. And he says, yes, it's because I'm feeling comfortable. Oh, he says, it's giving me a sense of relaxation being into the water, especially when the water is warm. Not cold water. He doesn't like the cold water. Not the hot one, warm.
Lukewarm, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I think we will leave him here.
Thank you. Thank you, Sabine, for that.
You're welcome.
Every time I talk to someone like Sabine, I'm reminded just how much we underestimate animals, how much they're actually teaching us as opposed to us teaching them. They don't need to speak, and yet somehow they say everything. When you look into their eyes, you can feel it, the honesty, the love, the presence, sometimes even pain. They're mirrors for what's going on inside of us. I think that what makes animal communication so beautiful and special, it's not about the magic and the mystery, which is also there, but it's about remembering how to listen. The simple act of listening, and not listening through the ears. I'm talking about listening through your heart, slowing down enough to notice the subtle things, the way that your dog sighs when you're stressed, or the way that your cat disappears when the energy of the house becomes heavy. They're always responding to who we are in that moment. And maybe that's a real lesson. Healing isn't always about fixing something. It's about connection, presence, energy. It's the same language that love speaks. So maybe tonight, give your pet an extra hug. Sit with them in silence for a cuddle. Feel that bond that doesn't need any words. Because in that quiet space, that's where understanding lives. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you, Sabine, for sharing your gift and reminding us just how connected we all are together. Animals, humans, and the whole field of life.
Thank you for joining us in today's podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. A special thank you to Vets in the City for allowing us to film here and allowing us to meet their lovely animals. And also a special thanks to Sabine for reminding us that our pets are so much more than just animals that live with us. These are our partners in evolution. So thank you, and see you in the next podcast.